Welcome back. Now it is my pleasure to have in the studio with us one of the most prolific designers to ever come out of Africa, the one and only Ejiro Amos Tafiri. Now she is a multi-award winning, locally trained fashion designer, and she's the founder and creative director of the Indigenous Fashion Design Retail Educational is very, very key there, company. And it's called Ejiro Amos Tafiri. But it's known for its lines of Afro-cosmopolitan, luxurious, ready-to-wear pieces. Ejiro, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so Ejiro, you are celebrating 15 years in the industry, 15 years in fashion.
Yes, 15 years of Ejiro Amos Tafiri as a company, as a brand.
Yeah.
But I studied fashion, and I've been in the intern in different fashion houses, so I'll say about 25 years, give or take.
Wow. So I'm not sure if you remember this, but I remember meeting you when I got to model for Out of Africa.
Yay!
Do you remember seeing me at all in any of those magazine ads?
Absolutely.
So I knew when you started fashion, and then you moved on to, I think, then Tafiri for a while. How long did you spend there?
2 years.
2 years.
Yes.
And then, boom, next thing we hear, Ejiro Amos Tafiri. Okay. But then you've had some very iconic pieces, especially the Oleku. Can you talk to us about the inspiration behind some of those iconic pieces?
Oh, so the very first, very big one was the Oleku. And growing up, I loved the Ramaba. My grandma was a seamstress, so she would typically make this ashoke Ramubas for my mom and then use the leftovers for me.
Okay.
So like right off the bat from when I was like 2, you'll see me with Iramba to church at least maybe once a month. And I just liked being my dad's little wife. They used to call me Yaroke Kere. Maybe growing up in Lagos, well, not Yorubas, but you just growing up in Lagos, my parents loved traditional Nigerian outfits. South, but my dad loved the Bariga, my mom loved the Ramuba. And so I caught the fever as well. And then, so you know, when I graduated and I started I was like, I can't wear Ramuba anymore, like, you know, heavy laces and stuff. Earlier on, going to church, daddy would drive you, but then now I had finished uni, and I was working, and my lifestyle was biking, I'm taking buses, like riding the bike, Okada.
So you couldn't do
So you
all
can't
that.
wrap that and get on an Okada to church, right? And then, of course, we are no longer financially buoyant. So that's what kind of fabric can I use that will be flexible, that will work? And then, how can I sell Rambas to everyone else in the world? They sold us their culture. How do I sell this to everyone? So I wanted to make it something that was easily accepted by people globally. And then I chose chiffon, I chose silk. My very first one was complicated. I put linings in there, I put a zipper, I tied it. It didn't sell. At the retail company, Grey Velvet, for 3 months. It's like, come pack your stuff. Nobody understands it. And I got back home and I sat in my office and I just like, God, please, like, you gave me this, I know you, that this thing, it feels like you're telling me something. So I just, after like 4 or 5 hours, it hit me. I had complicated the thing. So the first thing I did was take away the lining, remove the zipper, and then create another. So I was like, basically, I'm in silk. I'm like, why? It's not a dress. I want to be able to hang it in retail stores across the world. That was my thinking.
And you can't really hang your Rambuba on a hanger.
So you know what I did? I just said, you know what? Stitch it together at the back. Put the wrapper onto the back of the dress and leave it. Women, how do people wear it? Why did they find it difficult to like? Because you are putting a zipper. Rambuba is something you make up yourself. So once it was held at the back, it could still hang. But then now you tie it yourself. Once I did that, everyone in the office screamed. And by the time we took it to Fashion Week, it erupted from fittings to the runway. Within a week, I made my first million. So that's the story of
in a week. Amazing. Now that it's just part of your powerful story.
Thank you.
Because from then till now, you've been on runways across the world, in different fashion houses across the world. Your pieces have been showcased even in movies and videos. But how does it feel for you when you see a piece, an Ejiro Amos Tafiri piece, on a customer, when you see them wear it?
Oh, that is actually my biggest joy. You know, like because I'm not really the one in the stores, I'm not the one meeting my clients, I have teams that do that. So to see people going, like, you create a product, I see it as a product, like, and they enjoying it. It's all you imagined. You thought about their lifestyle, you thought about their needs, and you created something that they can used to take a bit of their culture wherever they go.
Yeah.
That tell stories that gets people to start and say, oh my goodness, I love your outfit. So making sure I've made that customer's day without even meeting them, it's my joy.
That is powerful.
That's my joy.
Powerful. I have to say, I still have my Oleku piece in green, and it's still one of my most treasured
go-to pieces.
Oh,
I'm keep it.
You.
We're doing a challenge. No, we're doing a throwback challenge later today for the rest of, Fantastic. And we're going to make whoever has the best interesting story and pictures of their EAT oldies, we're going to make the person the winner a dress.
Fantastic. Yes. So now 15 years, how are you marking this 15 years anniversary?
Oh, we just thought, you know what, I felt like so blessed, so I thought it's time to give back.
Okay.
I've always been giving back, but I wanted to do something for 15. So I did a second version, 2.0 of my Living a Mac conference. And that happened on Tuesday, where I brought industry powerhouses across retail, storytelling history, fashion designers, top ones, Maya Tapo, Veronica Odeka, everyone was there. It's to embassy my mentors, to my peers, to, you know, and to come just dissect the industry, even like a Ghanaian designer, Boyedo, and we had a lovely, fantastic conversation, helping to share knowledge, help grow the younger generation so that we can, you know, build the foundation for this younger generation and really get our fashion industry further and far so that we can be a global force to reckon with. And then we moved on to the exhibition of our 15 years. That's still on. It launched on Wednesday. It's at the J. Randall Center.
Oh, J.K. Randall.
Yes, J. Randall at Onicon. You know, so they partnered with us. We had our conference there. We have our exhibition there for the rest of the week. And then on Sunday, we have the grand finale.
The fashion show. So this is going to be a new collection, right?
Absolutely.
Fresh. Brand new,
fresh,
never been seen before.
Never been seen before.
Oh, I can't wait! I can't wait! I can't wait!
Yes.
So, on display right now in your store, there are some amazing pieces that I think when I went to your store last, I saw some fabrics that I'd never seen anywhere. I was going to ask you before we wrap up, where do you get your fabrics from? Is it a secret? Do you make the fabrics? Do you get someone to make them for you? Did you weave them? I don't know.
Okay, it's not really a secret. Like you source. I source mostly locally.
Okay.
That would be weird, but I also now source in other countries if I want the kind of volumes that I need, and I go to the direct manufacturer. But what I do is I do surface design. Okay. So this is surface design. So I get a fabric and I change it. So
like this is not just a fabric. You've
embroidered
this
and then beaded. So you're going to find different things. I'm exploring embroidery in the last 3-4 years. And it's been amazing. Everyone loves it.
It's lovely.
Bringing back that traditional technique that our forefathers used, our grandparents used, and we felt like it's tacky, it's local. But now, and then making it modern and putting it on pieces that you can wear to work, weddings, whatever. Every single thing can have embroidery. That is traditional, but fits in. So we do surface design and change. We typically change it from what you know it as, and I also make some of mine. I showcase the Adire side, I design, and then I work with artisans to create.
So I really want you to give us a sneak peek into what the fashion show is about, but there's no time.
It's the Odyssey collection.
Odyssey.
So it's a story about the journey of the brand, and just it's a story about journey. So come and enjoy that.
Ejiro, Sunday, I can't wait. I really, really can't wait to see that collection. If you've been living under a rock, Ejiro, Amos Tafiri is celebrating 15 years in fashion. Can you imagine? All right then, guys, we have to take another quick break. Thank you so much for coming to talk to us today. We'll be back with more after this.